Hey, it's me. I'm back. I do apologize. This is not going to be a long live. I don't even know if it'll be long enough for people to actually get on it. Because I have something going on with this streamline that I really don't know. So if you guys do read this streamline or hear this streamline, in the future, if you ever see one of these and it says we're going to come on or whatever, just know that I'm going to come back and make it uh, public because I can't figure out how to make it public through the Streamline. My YouTube account is public, but the Streamline is not. So I don't know. My caption says, "Can you hear me now?" I don't know. My caption says, "Can." That's because I sound like Kermit the Frog. There's something going on with my voice, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it. But I said that I was definitely going to come on and just, you know, leave some kind of track trace, whether somebody comes or not. I don't really feel good today. I don't know, there's something in the air. I don't know. My sinuses are like just like terrible, like absolutely terrible. I have no clue what's going on with them, but they are just taking my voice and just taking it into a frog. Like, blah, blah, blah. I hate the graspy voice. I already have a problem with my voice, but the graspiness in it is like 10 times worse. Yeah, that was weird. But anyway, so we didn't forget about you guys. And we will be back, continuing something, um, continuing something. Um, and right now there's like nothing, there's like, we don't have like, this is what we're going to do this day, but we're going to get to that because every day should be something new or something fresh. I want you guys to, have the funny days, the days you learn something, the days that you hear about something, the days you discuss something with us, or just whatever. We'll figure it out as we go. Because again, this is very new to me, and it's something that I really want to do. Because like I said before, there's a couple programs that I want to take from this, or no, not take from it. I want to use this to put into those and get everything straightened up and ready to go with those. It just takes time, but I have to have people who want to do it and who are willing to do it. Mm. Hey, Chit Chat. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry, that's the wrong day. There's one person. I like to say hey. I guess I can go to my comments, huh? Okay. Yep. So that's kind of why we're not really doing too much. Because for one, I don't understand why I sound like a frog because I don't yell. I'm not a yeller. Um, we don't talk a lot. Well, unless we're on live, then we'll be talking, but that's about it. So I don't even know. I'm not sick. I don't have a cold. I don't have the flu. I don't have COVID. I just don't have a voice the correct way, which is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I do say so myself. Oh, is that Judy? Hey, Judy. How are you, hun? Thank you for watching. Well, good. I'm glad. How are you feeling, sweetie? How are you feeling? Oh, Brina. Hey, Brina. Hi, gorgeous. Okay, baby. I know today is just not one of those days, sweetie. I already know. It's like one of those days that we just want to lay and just relax, and this is just not it. And Judy, you feeling any better, sweetie? I know you weren't feeling too well. I want to make sure you're doing pretty good, or a little bit better at least. Ooh, y'all, look at that forehead. Ooh, Lord, let me lift my head back up. I'm gonna lift the phone up this way to look. Ooh, child. Why y'all ain't tell me that runway y'all was seeing when I looked down? Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, y'all know we can't be doing that because the thing, man, that was terrible. Terrible. Okay, so I'm gonna say this, that, mm, I got Judy and Rena. So I'm gonna say this. This is so funny. This is something that happened to me today, kind of, and I just want to talk about it, whether nobody talked with me or not. But what is going on in this world where people feel like you are obligated to assist in their happiness, but they don't give two shakes and a fly about your happiness? What is going on with this? This is what I want you to do, but they don't want to do anything to make sure that you're happy as well. Or they don't want to go by the normal expectancy of things that you're supposed to do. They want to make their own freaking rules or something. It's like, I'm like, are you serious? Yes, a textbook narc. And then after this situation, I'm like, no, 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 no. I don't want to do that. This is what I'm doing. I'm explaining to you why I'm doing this. I'm explaining to you why I feel this way. And you still figure out a way to try to switch it around and make it seem like I'm the one that's crazy or I'm doing something wrong. I'm like, dude, are you hearing yourself? Do you not hear the words that are coming out of your mouth? Obviously, some people just talk for you to hear, but they don't listen to themselves. I'm like, dude, you got to be kidding me. So you're saying you want me to, but you're going to go and do, and it doesn't matter what you do. I'm just supposed to be happy with it. I said, that doesn't make sense to me. I said, I'm not the brightest scholar in the class, but that's not going to work out for me. No, 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 no. And the people like, what are you talking about? Well, yeah, they be having life and bull crap confused. Man, it's like I said, you are so correct. The truth is a lie. The lie is the truth. Good is bad and bad is good. And that is sick, man. I'd be like, y'all tripping. And so so the ending of it, the conclusion to the situation is I said I'd rather be by myself and deal with myself than deal with someone who wants to go out and be free. I mean, and I said you shouldn't want, I said you need to be in a polyamorous relationship because you want to go and be free, and you don't want your women to do this kind of thing like you do. You just want to control people. And I was like, you're not, I can't be controlled anymore. I am so past being controlled. Now we can compromise, which means some of the things that you do, you're not going to be able to do, or whatever the case may be, because you don't want me to do them. But you're not going to control me. And like I said to them, you want to do stuff, but if I do it, you're going to be ready to take my head off, knock me out, and all some other kind of stuff. And I'm like, no, I don't even want to be in that kind of situation. I don't even want to be involved in that. So, I know you're like, what the hell is you talking about? Okay, Judy, I'm gonna tell you. So it's this dude, and we've been dealing with each other since 20 whatever, a long time. So I decided that you're never going to be able to be or give me what I want. So I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I don't want to be with you. I don't want no dealings. I'm just done. Let's just end this, whatever. So in the process of that, I decided to go on this a celibacy journey. I said that I was going to remain celibate for a whole year, and I am like 7 months into it, and I am, it's like it's a, it's a, oh, it's freeing. You know what I mean? Because that's one part of something that I don't have to deal with. I don't have to deal with how I feel after. I mean, during everybody feel good during it, but during the thing you feel good. But how am I going to feel after it? How are you going to? It's just one part of something that I don't have to deal with, and I'm okay with it. And I've gone this long, and I'm not dealing with it. I don't want to deal with it. I'm fine. It doesn't. For the most part, I just blink it out of my mind. Sometimes you get the little itch, whatever. But um, I've just figured out ways to go around it, ignore it, bypass it, or whatever. So it's not an interest of mine. And so he's like, well, let's go out. Let's go have drinks. Let's do this. I'm like, no, because at the end of the day, you're going to be expecting to come back and we do whatever we do. And I don't want you to expect that. That's not fair because that's not what's going to happen. Well, can I come see you? No, because if you come see me, you're going to want to do the do, and I'm not going to do it. I'm telling you, I am not going to do the nasty, period. I just don't want to. And hold on, Alicia. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to pull your comment up, Mama, without putting my head in the screen. And so he, he just doesn't understand. And in the process of him not understanding, he's getting mad at me. He's yelling at me. I'm like, whoa, whoa, why are you getting so mad? Why are you getting so aggressive? I don't understand. I just don't want to do this. And let me see what it says. It says they can't accept rejection, especially when they're so used to being one way. But as soon as you put yourself first, and your needs, it's a problem. Yeah, they go to saying that you're difficult or you're crazy or something like that. They find some way to try to discredit your decision or put you down or make you feel bad about your decision for the sympathy. And then he says, oh, I know how to handle this. I know how to come with it. And I was like, it doesn't matter how you're going to come with it because I already know what the ultimate goal for you is. It's not that you want to do this or be with me or be this and be this. It's that you want that one particular thing. Now it's like now it's like an objective, a task, something that they got to get. And it's like, I'm not going to be satisfied until I get to the finish line, which is getting what I want. So now it's even more difficult for them to understand the word no because it's in their head now that I told you, I'm like a kid, I told you you can't have no candy, so now you're going to throw a temper tantrum. So it's kind of like that. But it's so sad. It's so sad. So the next thing was like, you don't understand. You got a good ninja right here in front of you, and you gonna go get a buster, and the buster ain't gonna do this, and the sex ain't gonna be good, and whoop, whoop, whoop. And I said, so what are you saying? He says, because he said they're gonna play me and all this other kind of stuff. Yeah. I said, so what are you saying? I said, are you saying that it's not possible for me? Oh, I got what you're saying. You're saying that it's not possible for someone to want to be with me, like that because I'm just not good enough for that, right? Oh, okay, I got what you saying. I understand now. Okay, I'm just a piece of shit and nobody wants to be with me and it's not going to be possible because it's always going to be a buster or a joke. That's what you're saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. Yes, that's exactly what you're saying if you're telling me I'm going to regret it because that's all I'm going to get and don't be coming back to look for you when they do something to me and all this. Like, dude, you don't understand. I've been through damn near every step of person and dealing with every step of person. I know bullshit when I see bullshit. Yes, it is infuriating, and I know, like I said, I know bullshit when I see bullshit. And at this point, um, bullshit, I mean, come on, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of stepping in bullshit. I don't even like the way it smell, look, none of that. A real woman wants love. It's not all about sex. Exactly. And so that was one of the questions that he asked. He says, so you mean to tell me that if Okay, so if you had a man who wined you, dined you, loved you, took care of you, but he sucked in bed, which one would you prefer? You telling me it would be good? So you wouldn't want the nigga, person that do you right? And I said to him, I said, well, no, it's not a well. It's a yes and no. I said, no, no, no. I said, I'm a deep thinker and I analyze things and I think about things the real world, in the real world. I said, so most questions that you ask, I'm not going to give you a yes and no answer because a yes and no answer is not the answer. There's not a yes and no answer because there's so many situations and circumstances around so many things. So I said, do you want the answer from the younger me or do you want the answer for the more mature me? And he said, the answer right now, I'm asking you right now. Da, da, da. I said, well, yes, I prefer the one that wines me, dines me, loves me, take care of me, that's going to be there for me, than the one that is just good in bed. Because at the end of the day, a good stick ain't worth nothing if it ain't doing nothing and you ain't got nothing to build on. And like I told him, I said, first of all, this was my whole thing to him, and I've been telling him this for a couple of years. I said, I am in my 40s. Okay. A man in his 40s can go get a 20-year-old, a 25-year-old, 30-year-old, 35-year-old, someone their age or older. But for a woman, it's a little bit more difficult because we have the society's um I forgot what it's called. My mind is not going. But the way that society sees and the way that we are in society, that women are in so much competition. It's always a competitive, we're going to say market for a lack of a better term, you guys. Not that we're on sale or anything, but I can't think of my words right now. There's so much competition between women. So if I go out as my normal, natural self, like this, we go to a bar and there can be all women and all men. And I can go out just like this, right? Not, I'm talking about a little bit better, but I'm talking about without the makeup, the wig, and the tight clothes, and the but showing all my booty, and doing the twerk and all this. But I'm gonna go out as a young woman who doesn't wear makeup, maybe a little lipstick, eyeliner, a little mascara, but my whole face is not going to be painted to the point that when you take it off, I'm a whole different creature. So when we go out, it doesn't really matter that I am a good person. It doesn't really matter that I am not a user. It doesn't really matter that, you know, I'm just a good person, period. Okay. And that I am very pretty if you take a look at me, not saying I am, but I'm just saying they don't look at that. So all these things does not matter in today's society. It doesn't matter that I have kids that I take care of very well. It doesn't matter that I don't have beef with my baby daddy and I am not in the gang and ain't nobody shooting me and I ain't got people running it. All that doesn't matter. They don't see any of that. What they see is the face and the body. And this is what they look at. So now these men, they go for these women. They get tied up with these women. They end up having babies by these women, or they end up trying to build something with these women because not all of them, we're going to say this, I want to say this does not go for all women. This just goes for some women. Thank you, Brina. Um, the face that they put on is actually a covering, is like disguising who they are. You know what I mean? So that lets sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes that masks the type of person that they are. And because they're so mesmerized by the beauty that is created by their hands or whoever, the makeup artist or whoever, or the doctor, they're so mesmerized by this beauty they don't really pay attention to who that person is. So now, once they realize who that person is, now it's way too late. Now they've tried to do something for this person to make them, feel loved or whatever. So they probably bought them a house, bought them cars. They probably got kids. They probably got married. They probably created a business together. Who knows what they've done together? Because the mask that was on that person, it said that this is what we want. This is what I want to do. When in turn, that person with that mask on finally took off that mask when they had you. They had you in some tight handcuffs and they was not loosening them up. So now they're miserable. See, this is how all the men come about with they want to do these things. So now they're miserable because now they realize that this person that they chose, notice I said they chose, nobody chose them for them. Nobody said you have to be with this person. Nobody told you to go do all this stuff for this person. But now they realize that person ain't about the nothing. Ain't about the salt you put in your grandmama's cornbread. You feel me? Not cornbread, but cornbread. Yes, they go after the fake because it's just like they go by because this is what's beautiful to them. This is what society has told them that it's beautiful. Put on all this stuff and do all this alterations to your body and stuff. And this is what's beautiful. So the natural woman who's over here, who probably would have treated that man like a king, whose attitude is probably nowhere, n- not no badness, no rudeness, no nastiness, no none of that. Is just sitting over there. She jamming to the music. Hey, go ahead. Drinking her little drink, just doing her thing. Like, hey, she ain't mind nobody. She's enjoying herself because, she ain't mad. She don't care. It is what it is. You chose. Because at the end of the day, we already know what you about to go through because we can see it. We seen what you didn't see before you walked in here. We seen that she got like 3, 4 people and she got options and you don't. You know what I mean? We already seen this. So nothing that you do for a real woman when you choose someone else, nothing bothers us because we already know what you're getting. We're laughing at you. But I'm gonna go back to my thing. You said I can't see nobody's comments but mine. It's probably because I'm restriction for 2 days. What? What? What did you do? I didn't know that. Um. So. Um. Oh my gosh, that threw me for a loop. You're not supposed to be restricted. I'm mad at Facebook for doing that. Yeah, it'd be they yeah, we would be the realest one, minding our own thing, doing our own thing. And you can and you okay, so let me go back. So now that they have this woman that has completely masked off, not mask on, we had mask on to get you, but now it's mask off now that we got you. Yeah, they pick and you know what they doing. You know exactly what they doing. They doing it. They trying to get everybody. I don't know why they still doing this stupid stuff. Just childish, immature stuff. They crazy. So now that the mask is off, they're absolutely miserable. The only thing that they have is sex with that person that has taken their mask off, and they don't even want that because as good as they thought it was when they first got it because they were so beautiful, now that they see the real person, it's like it's like a chore for them and they don't want to do it. It's like a second job for them and they don't want to do it. Um so they go out and now that they know the difference, now they want to go and intrude on a woman's life who you know, is not for the games that they're stuck in. A nice woman who has no drama, someone who can give them their peace. You know what I mean? So now they want that woman to sit over here while they're taking care of this woman over here. And when they need their peace, not I don't mean peace between the legs, I mean peace of mind and the love and affection because that woman is just that kind of person. Now they want to come over here, but they're not able to give that woman everything that she needs because they're still involved over here. And then when that woman that realizes that it's never going to be right because you have this over here that you're stuck in and you're afraid to get out because you don't know how they're going to react, if they're going to go psychotically crazy or if it's going to be easy, or if you got a baby, if you're going to take your baby and put you on child support, take all your money, or they're just going to put all your business out in the world. Now you're afraid. Now you have to sit there. But in the process of you sitting there, you want someone else to sit over here and be miserable dealing with you because you chose up and got involved in that miserable relationship. No, that's selfish. You need to go fix what you got over there. Either you fix it and get it back right, or you fix it and get on about your business. But you can expect a good woman or a calm woman or somebody whose vibe you're feeling to sit here and go through this misery with you as well. It's not going to happen. And when a woman tells a man, no, I'm not doing that, they get like insanely upset. Like they are ready to do some crazy stuff. Yeah, they want exactly. They want us to give them affection and love and the peace, to come. Oh, baby, you okay? You need anything? And the sensual love and all this because in all actuality, they can't stand that girl that they went over there and got. They cannot stand her. It irks their soul just to be at home. If they could find a way never to be at home, they would, but they can't because that girl, she's checking up on them. They can't poop out the left cheek. They can't poop from the left side because she be standing at the right side checking, asking why you poop on the left side. Yeah, they in them kind of situations. So they got to sneak over and give you just a little. No, 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 no. Listen, good women. You don't deserve that, baby. Can you hear me? No one deserves that. Just like they chose up that woman that they chose, baby, you have the right to choose a man that has the time for you, that's going to love you, that's going to be there for you, that you don't have to share or none of that. You don't have to. So don't let them try to fool you and say a good man. I don't care if they giving you $20, $50. It does not matter because a real man who's going to be there for you, it ain't gonna have to give you. You got it. You know what I mean? There's a difference thing between that. And and this is not for everybody, because some people are in situations where they're dealing with people who are single and they're enjoying it. And that's absolutely fine. So this is not for everybody. This is just for the people who have these dudes who didn't pick these girls with these big old masks on. And then when the mask come off, they miserable and they searching for love and affection. It don't work like that. They need to go on somewhere and sit down somewhere and stop playing with themselves. Don't make everybody miserable because you are miserable. You better figure it out, bro. You better figure it out. But I need for us women and men, sometimes men have to go through the same stuff. We have to love ourselves more than we love the person that we're loving, if that makes sense. We have to love ourselves more than we love the person that we're loving. Because if we don't love ourselves more, we're never going to receive the type of love that we deserve. We're not gonna we're not gonna receive we're just not gonna receive what we deserve. We're gonna always gonna be always half ass, half cocked. So for women, here's the example. You don't want no man that wake up in the morning and do his thug thizzle over here with his girl. But because he had to give her some because she be tripping, he had to give her a little bit. And now he come over there to you with a half hard tink. Nobody want no half hard tink. We want that first thing in the morning tink. You know what I mean? We don't deserve that. And that's just like a man. You don't want no girl who done did all this. And then when she come over there, it's all stretched all out and woe all out because she done just got finished. We don't deserve that. We don't deserve that. We deserve our full sensation and our full feeling for everything. We deserve a whole full cock and nice tight right. And we don't have to. We don't have to. So if everybody stops doing this and accepting this side piece and half, whatever, we'll be okay. They'll go back to their women and they'll either fix it or get on about their business and then they won't be miserable and angry because a lot of times with men, when men are angry in the home, they will not take it out on the person in the home because they have respect. They may not hit women, they might not do anything, but the people on the outside world feel it. They get attitudes fast, they're emotional, they're negative because they're miserable. So everything is a negative situation, as well as, women. If we're not happy at home, our attitudes and our moods change. But if you're happy at home, man, you're happy everywhere. You have a smile every day. Every day you have a smile of some sort. We're gonna have our little situations of whatever, but um, we're gonna be happy for the most part. So me, what I ended up doing is, okay, when me and him stop dealing with each other, I said, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. So I don't care how many times you lie. Yeah, that's right, sis. No relationship is perfect. So we're all going to have the quirks in it. It just takes a strong couple to work it out and get through it. So in September, no, not September. I don't know where September came from. So last year when we parted, I said, you know what? I don't care how many times you lie again and say you don't have anybody and it's just me. I don't want to hear that because for some reason my stomach tells me different. You know, my spidey sense tells me different. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell. I'm gonna tell y'all. Make sure y'all remind me to tell y'all about how you can tell when a man is talking to someone else. Okay, y'all make sure y'all this a clear coat sign of it. Okay, okay. So I said, at that point, since we're not dealing, we stopped dealing with each other. I said, I want to go on this journey. I want to be celibate for a whole year. I just want to I feel like I'm clearing my soul, just releasing my spirit. You know what I mean? And then I heard a long time ago that you have to cleanse your soul or cleanse whatever so that the next person that you deal with don't receive the whatever from the next person. Nothing about sexual, but just about spirits and souls or whatever from the next person. I don't know exactly what it was because it kind of went in one ear and out the other because I was young when I heard it. But hey, I said that I wanted to try this. Not only that, I got enough problems and enough situations and enough health problems going on that I don't need all that other stuff. So I just backed all the way um back from it. And then Alicia says, yes, we can. Oh, I don't know why I'm not clicking it on the screen. I'm sorry, Alicia, I'm tripping. She says, yes, we can feel when they have someone else. Some of them are real good at hiding it, but he'll slip up eventually. Absolutely, sis. Absolutely. And then it says, oh, typo good. Okay. So I'm gonna jump to that real quick. A clear indication, and you can mark my word, when a man you're in a relationship with a man, whether you boyfriend, girlfriend, whether y'all just talking, y'all just meeting, you kicking it, y'all talking or whatever, the way that they speak to you tells you a lot. So on a normal basis, they say, "Hey, boo, how you doing? What you doing? Nothing, okay." And where you want to eat? I don't know, girl. You don't never know where you want to eat it. And you be like, "I know, babe. I'm trying to figure out what you want to eat." No, it's not my turn to eat. It's your turn to eat. I'm just having a whole conversation between the two of us. So when they speak, or somebody else is giving them a little attention, or they're talking to somebody else, or they're feeling their Cheerios, um, the conversation becomes a little bit like this. Damn, you always hungry. What you want to eat now? Babe, can we go out to eat? I don't feel like it. You always want to go somewhere and spend some money. Okay, babe, I'll pay for it. Where you get money from? You must got some other. Where you get some money from? Babe, it's my payday. Well, how much money you made? You gonna give me some money? Okay. So now it's like, damn, why you being so mean? And so now here's a whole nother day. You cooking some breakfast and you call and say, babe, what, babe? What? Where the hell you get that from? What? 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 I don't care. And you're just asking him, like, babe, would you like bacon or sausage? Nothing bad, because you're making him some breakfast in bed. But it doesn't matter at this point what you do for them, because now there's somebody else that they're interested in, they're showing them attention. So now your attention is a nuisance. So that's one thing that's a really clear indication of not necessarily them being with someone else, but either they're interested in someone at the current moment, which it may not go anywhere, or someone is showing them interest at the current moment, which it may not go anywhere. Now, I'm not talking about one day it happens because they have a bad day at work. So don't even say nothing. Just sit back and listen and watch and pay attention. And when it continues on, that's what it'll be. So you have two choices. You have two choices to move along or stay along. You know what I'm saying? You can see how long it goes because after it doesn't work out, or he gets the poo nanny and ain't no good, or he gets the cootie and ain't no good. Now they're gonna come back to you, and then what'll end up happening? It'll come back to the, hey babe, what's wrong? What's the matter with you, boo boo? You've been tripping lately. I don't know what's been wrong with you, and you be looking like, damn, I've been tripping. You've been snapping at me like a damn snapping turtle. So that's just one thing that I learned, and it's like really foolproof. I mean, it's foolproof. They will build exactly. They will find anything they can do. It's like a conscience thing. You know what I'm saying? They're guilty. So if you pay attention, if you listen, they'll pretty much tell you what they're doing because one, they'll accuse you of something similar to it or far fetched from what they're doing, but they are doing, you know what I mean? Especially if it's out the blue and you haven't done anything. Hey Sage, how are you? You said I have well, this is Alicia. She says, mm, I had one that would ghost me at a certain time at night and the next morning would text me and say good morning like nothing never happened. Oh baby, I call that the girlfriend wife baby mama syndrome. That's exactly what I call that, and the men can call it the men can call it the boyfriend husband or baby daddy syndrome. What that is every time they talk to you, they're never at home chilling, and if they are, it's only for a small amount of time and then they have to hurry up and get off the phone. They're either driving in the car, over their homeboy's house, at the store, or somewhere else. They can never talk to you from home late at night or whatever. And then if they do talk to you from home, you pay attention to the schedule that they can talk to you from home. These are just homework things that we have to do because people are not transparent as they pretend to be. You literally have to do your investigation to figure out if these people, women or men, are actually in relationships because they do not tell you like they say they do. That's a bald faced lie. Oh, I'm so transparent. I ain't got to lie. No, you ain't got to lie. But you say you single. But are you single, single? Or I say, are you single, single, or are you just single? Me personally, I'm single, single. You know what I'm saying? I'm single, single. Meaning I do what I want when I want, talk when I want, how I want, stuff when I'm at work. You are single because in your head you single, but she or him, him or her, have no idea that they're single or that you're single. So you're not single, single. So I'm single, single because there is nobody else over here to be single. So I'm single, single. But yeah, baby, you got to pay attention to those schedules. Like if they call you Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Tuesday at a certain time at nighttime and they could talk to you all night. But on Wednesday, whatever many days, they can't talk to you at all. Oh, those are the days that their significant other is off. You feel me? Especially if they work 9 to 5. And then you got the ones that be like, um, I gotta put my baby to bed and I gotta do this with my baby and I gotta do this, right? You gotta ignore them for 30 days by going no contact. Girl, I did for 6 months. I did for 6 months and they popped back up like ain't nothing ever happened, like I'm just supposed to jump back on it. Um, but whew. But yeah, some of them they use the babies, they good at the babies and all this kind of stuff. And you be like, dang, when since when? What kind of baby you got? It take you 7 hours to put your baby to sleep. I ain't ever seen nobody put their baby to sleep and take 7 hours. What's wrong with your baby? You might need to take your baby for some insomnia or something. Yes, I found out him and his baby mother was having problems because she's a damn pill addict. But he have one daughter with her, and that's his only child. He loves baby mother, and they really were his heart. That's really where his heart is. Exactly. And remember what that goes back to exactly what I said. They have chosen somebody with a whole mask on, right? Jumped in the bed, had a baby, and now they stuck. But they be miserable as hell. But he loves them. But he needs somebody um to be his peace, meaning somebody to to be his peace, somebody to when they're frustrated, they're arguing because they probably argue 24/7. He just needs somewhere to come where it's nice and calm and there's no arguing and all that kind of stuff. And then probably the damn steak ain't no good no more. You might be tired of the stinker. Because in a relationship, if you argue all the time and you always fighting, you always bickering, and you don't like the person, the intimacy becomes a burden. It becomes a chore. It's like you don't want to, like, just hurry up. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever however girls be like, man, just hurry up, man. Is you done yet? And the dudes be like, tat 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 tat, done. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Or they can't release. And so they be needing a piece to come somewhere else. And, man, what is wrong with these people? Um, yeah. So it's just crazy. But I'm like, I said, don't I deserve to be happy? This fool said to me, stop looking for your Prince Charming. I'm here, so he ain't coming. Now you make that make sense. Where they do that at? He would try to come to me when they would be on back. Exactly, you're his peace. You're his peace. And then if you deny him, oh girl, the world is coming to an end. This fool tried to make it, and he got rough and loud. It's like, dude, see, this is how I know you know when you're wrong. And this is how I know that the shit that you're saying, is not right. Because now you're getting mad at me because I'm choosing not to go along with the bullshit that you're telling me. So that's how I deal. When, like, what are you talking about? You know this shit ain't right. He will try to come here. So he says, sometimes I think guys like that, they like that toxic behavior. You know what? A guy told me that I'm too nice to a man. Like I'm too, like, I'm not gonna say passive for lack of a better term, but I'm just like, I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not finna go back and forth with you. And they say that he said I'm too nice. So he told me that that's my problem. I'm like, damn, what? But when he beg her back or she come back when she get ready, he would throw me on the back burner. Yep, yep. Take him out, go all different places. You know, like, damn, nigga, what? See, my thing is, I am not the 13th or the 15th Valentine or the PM Valentine, baby. I need Valentine's Day is a day. The 14th is a 24-hour period. I need my Valentine's Day. If you cannot give me my Valentine's Day, you are not my man. You can get your ass on. You cannot come and be with me because your girlfriend out of town or your girlfriend. Nah. Get somewhere and be somewhere because it ain't with me. Yeah. I had, they think they so slick. But when we do it, girl, their whole heart, their whole world just goes down. He would, I agree. The more nonchalant I am, the more they want me. Just stop by. Yeah. Oh, hey, Monica. How you doing, sweetie pie? Yep. The more nonchalant you are, the more they want you. And it's like, what he say? He say, you act like you didn't miss me. You act like, you know what? It's not that I didn't. Yeah, that thing was real good. I said it was real good. No doubt about it. I ain't gonna knock you for that. It just wasn't no good for me. I mean, I'm just saying, it just wasn't no good for me because, like I tell him, he act like he don't. You old. First of all, you older than me. He even wanted me to not deal with any other men. He wanted me to be available, I guess, when he came back. Exactly. That's another thing. Yep, that's another thing. And see, that's what I was telling him. Like, I am this old. I do not plan on being this kind of crap when I am 50 years old. I said, I ain't finna be nobody's booty call, side piece, hold, none of that at 50 years old. You can forget about it. That stuff is done. So if you're still in a relationship in a situation that you in, you need to continue on with it. I cannot do it. And that's what I was saying. They want you, while they're doing whatever they're doing, to sit there and be just with them. If you go out with somebody or you on a date or you talking to somebody or they even hear that you, man, they going to flip a script. And then what they gonna do if they find out you talking to somebody? Oh, they gonna make it their business, baby, to be up in your face every day, all day, on the phone every day, all day, holding you up, stopping your game. That's what they're gonna do. And it's gonna be like, dude, really? Really? And I'm like, I'm not in the business of keeping nobody who's miserable, who don't want to be with me. I'm not in the business of that. So if you have to go between two, I'm going to make your decision very, very easy for you. I'm out. I'm out. It's time for you to go do what you need to do, you know. And man, it say, wait, Monica say, oh, I can read it from here. Monica say, hold on, let me get my phone right. He say, y'all, wait, where is it? Y'all, I just back up and about gone. Wait, the thing is in my face. Going back to bed. Love y'all. We love you too, Monica. Sage, she says, I'm trying to read it from my other phone. It's really slow. And then this thing puts the words right in front of it. So I gotta wait till they move. I have a smart mouth. So I'll ask, what is it that I'm supposed to be missing? Period. Period, Sage. Like, what am I supposed to be missing? Wait, your absences. Oh, oh, you coming to get a little bit when it's convenient for you. Oh, wait, I know what I'm supposed to be missing. That empty bed. At what time? I got an empty bed. Nigga, I don't wake up to roll over to nobody, so I have no, I haven't, I don't care what you do. I don't wake up and roll over to nobody. I have not had anyone spend a night with me since 2018. Okay. Yeah, I have. Let me stop lying. That maybe one person else. Anyway, long story short, I have not had a boyfriend to be in my bed to say this is our bed. We live together. We're together since 2018. Just not gonna happen. If they stay till 2, 3 in the morning, you might as well call that to spend the night if you want to call that. But hey, whatever. For the most part, no, ain't nobody been no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Okay, Bella. Okay, get some rest, sis. I love you. Love you too. Oh, that's okay. I can't react to nobody comments, but Sage just said something funny. Let me see. Let me go back up to it. Did I miss it? Sage. I have a smart. Oh yeah. What is it I'm supposed to be missing exactly? Oh, maybe Sage. We supposed to be missing the thing line. The thing line. That's what we're supposed to be missing. I mean, I'm gonna tell, and I'll tell you why me and this dude go through this. Um, always circle a date unless you're engaged. Hmm. Say. Good night, mother. Oh, Alicia. Yes, I have to stop being so damn weak because that's exactly what it is. But I'm learning. It's okay. It's a learning process. We all go through. We got to learn something before we be something. You know what I'm saying? We got to. We got to go through training before we learn it. Girl, stop playing. It's okay. I have to click. I can't. Okay, it says Sage. I start off by telling guys I'm accustomed to chivalry and real relationships. Exactly. They play though. That's the thing, Sage. They play these games. They're so manipulative. They try to connive you to get what they want. They are sick. They're sick. They will play a whole game. I say purse first, ass last. Huh? I like that. Purse first, ass last. Now that's what's up. I hang on to the same person. I guess because I don't like to meet new people and move on. I like to deal with the same person. Yeah, I understand that. 2018. 2018. He had the nerve to tell me, we ain't been fucking around since 2018. You act like you've been there for me. You had other people. I said, you know what? You're right. I said, you're absolutely right. I have not been with you every day for 5 years consistently. We have only been dealing with each other for 5 calendar year dates. Like it doesn't matter if we own that, own off, own that. I mean, that's 5 years you've had 18 and 19, 18 and 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's five calendar year dates that you have had to do something better. I gave you way too much time, but it was only because I was going through something and I was healing. And I just thought, I just thought maybe he was a good guy, like that part. No, 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 I'm not saying he's not a good guy. I'm gonna say this per se. I'm not gonna say he's not a good guy. He's probably a good guy to the woman he's with or whoever he lives with. But god damn, go be with them and keep giving them what you're giving them because you ain't giving me shit. Because I don't ask people for something. And he says, well, if you don't ask me for something, how do I know you need something? Nigga, you ain't checking. You are not checking. That's the problem. You're not checking. That's the problem. Me? You need something? You want something? I don't care for something. Y'all know y'all see me on live go take him something to eat before because he was at work. I went all out my way, turning and twisting and doing all this extra stuff to take him something to eat when I had something to do. I'm just that kind of person. But nah, man. Mm-mm. Where's she at? Where's she at? Mask off. She ain't bringing you shit. But when that mask was on, I bet you had a pocket lunch every day. Stop playing with me. I hang on to the. Oh, yeah, we heard that. Two can play that game. Right. But then that's when they be wanting to put their hands on you, Sage. That's when they be wanting to come up in there and call you and hold you on the phone all day, or come sit up and looking up in your face with their lips all poked out like a little kid and then took their toy and put them. Man, what do you want? That's what you be looking at like, what do you want? This is not what I wanted. If it's like I'm forcing you to be here when I'm not. So, like, what do you want? I don't go out anymore to meet nobody. These men where I live are all full of shit. The good ones are taken already. And the good ones are taken by the people with the mask on. So they become very bad. And then they go out there looking for us nice women, us nice loving women, to try to take advantage of us or to be mean to us because they can't be mean to the shit that they done masked up, made up with. Like, dude, go somewhere. It's crazy. And now, mind you, I am not saying that men are the only ones that do this. I'm sure there are some women that do this too. But that's what y'all get. That's what y'all get for going with A. A. Now, mind you, we like what we like. Nobody wants to wake up to something they can't stand to look at. I am not going to say that at all. So don't get me wrong by that. You have to have some type of physical attraction of some sort to enjoy the person that you're with. So, yes, you do have to. Some type. It could be their earlobes are cute. Their chin is cute. It could be their nipples is cute. They just got to walk around with no shirt on all day, however you want to put it. But there has to be some type of physical attraction at some point. It cannot, it can't be. So that I just want to say that saying that they say it's not what's on the outside, it's on the inside. Yeah, but no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but no. It's a little shaky there. That's a whole nother thing. Mm, it's a whole nother thing. Girl, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Baby, let me tell you. And I might even do a segment on that one. So can y'all see me? Cause I got for some reason okay, there we go. I got one. I had one bar. I had to change it. Now I got three. Can y'all see me okay? Let me tell you about that one. I might even do a segment on that one. So y'all know Facebook got the dating app or whatever. Why this damn thing keep on doing this? If y'all can't see me, I'm sorry. I keep going in and out. I don't know. I guess the wind is blowing, y'all. So my Wi-Fi, I keep doing this little switcheroo. Let me change it. Maybe it's okay. So keep doing the same thing. I'm sorry, y'all can't see. I apologize. So yeah, I can see. Okay, good. So okay, what I'm gonna do right now, y'all, because I'm about to smoke my cigarettes. I'm gonna go off of the camera for a minute, but I'm gonna still be talking to y'all. But I'm gonna smoke my cigarette, It ain't wrong. Hell, I can do what I wanna do. So I went on the Facebook thing, right? These men on here be getting played by the women. The women be getting played by the men. That shit is a joke. It is something waiting, something bad to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that where you have to have your time where you just make a page and go on there. I think they should be verified. I think that's what should be verified with ID. You know what I mean? Like you really have to have an ID up there before you can go on that site. Because some of these people in other countries, some of these people are just absolutely insane and ridiculous. I was who was talking to the woman and he went to go meet the woman after talking to her for a good little long time over, time. It was a whole different person. Every picture they saw, every they did have videos, but everything that he saw was a different person. And then when he went to go meet her, she was a whole different person. So I was like, man, that's sick. That's just sick. I won't. I did it. No, I didn't do it, but I did. I went on that dating site before, and they tend to get mad at me because texting me today, like if I go in there and you text me back right now, and we text for 30 minutes to an hour, maybe 2 hours, they get mad at me because I be like, no, I'm not coming to your house. No, I'm not shooting you my Addy. No, I'm not meeting you at that dark ass place. I mean, we can go to McDonald's, Burger King, or something like that, somewhere, wherever, Starbucks, whatever. But no, I'm not finna go to this dark ass place over here and way somewhere I don't know. They're really weird, man. Those people are sick. So I was like, nah, I'm not finna do this. This shit is crazy. But I was just doing it for something to do because I was bored. Yep. That's what it has amounted to is sex. And most of them are in full blown relationships. Sis. Most of these men are in full blown relationships, women living at home with them and all sorts of stuff. One man asked me, could he come live with me after he has his surgery? I forgot what kind of surgery it was. Um, can he come live with me after he have his surgery because he live with his auntie or something like that right now and he I'm like, huh? I said, I don't think that's gonna be possible, boo boo. I don't let nobody live with me. I'm sorry. Yeah, that ain't gonna work for me. So this man says, oh, my auntie's done making dinner. I have to go eat dinner right now. I said, huh? I said, oh. I said, okay, well, sweetie, you enjoy your dinner. I'll talk to you some other time. And I blocked his ass. I didn't have time for that. Like, what, dude? Are you a kid? How old are you? I thought you were in your 45, 50, 60 somethings. I thought you were a whole lot older than what you were, but it wasn't. But you know what? Alicia, I forgot to tell you. Do you remember the lady that was talking to us all night last night? She was blocked off of here for like an hour. She couldn't respond for an hour either. So I don't know what's going on, if they're what they're doing. But there was somebody on my page talking mess on under one of them, and I blocked them. To think it was. I've been finding people, playing these stupid games, and I blocked them. You are absolutely right, Alicia. HIV does not discriminate. I be scared, you be scared, we be scared, but they don't be scared. They'll stick them little Peter Whackers in anything and anybody as long as it's wet. As long as it's wet, they will stick it and drop it. They do not care. And that's so nasty. I remember when I was younger, y'all. Wait, wait, wait. This is what made me know that something was crazy. The first thing that them little nasty boys would ask you or tell you, they wanna eat, they want some dinner, right? And I was like, huh? You don't even know me. You don't know what I got going on down here. You don't even know me. And I'm like, you need to get out of my face. I don't even want you to spit on me. I don't even want you to spit on me because ain't no telling what's coming up out that mouth. Little dirty ding. Yeah, the dirty dinglings. Yep. Right. right. But I don't even know what they was doing and why they was doing that because and nothing we said last night was especially her. And you didn't even say nothing. You was just telling your story. Nothing we was saying last night. Right. That's somebody doing that. That's somebody doing something. I don't care what nobody said. That's somebody doing some messed up stuff. Hmm. Yeah. Hey sis, I gotta tell you this. Okay, so this is why I was saying that I had to go on because I made two reels and they hit like 100 views. So I have to keep going in the keep going while I'm in the rhythm or whatever of being so that whatever is going can keep going. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. I can't even figure it out. But I just gotta keep, doing something for something, you know. I mean, 1 week, not 2 weeks. I haven't had this page for two. No, I remember because you just made it the beginning of the week. Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, they would dip them. You remember back in the day we had that candy. It would come in it'd be the long white stick, and you're supposed to lick the stick. You're supposed to dip it in the powder flavor stuff, and you eat the powder flavor stuff. Oh, that's what these men nowadays would remind me of. They don't care if it's a powder coated cootie or not. They gonna dip it. They just want to dip it in there and get some flavor, get the flavor on it. They just as nasty. They just get on my nerves. They just get on my nerves. Say, them little dirty dingaling. Them little dirty dinglings. Yes, they is nasty. Um, Judy, I want to say Judy. I gotta bring this up again. Judy Hudson. I believe that's her name. I'm trying to remember it. I want to make sure. Oh no, I want to make sure I got it right before I say it. She watches me, and I congratulated her the other day. But I mean, it's amazing to see that someone is still making it past. They're in a good relationship. They made it to their anniversary. They stayed strong. Not saying that that's the only person, but I know that she's on here. I know Brina. Very proud of you because it's hard. It's a very hard thing to do in this world. The temptation for men and the temptation for women. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, it's men have less self control than women. What you say? I remember, even though I'm born in '91. You too funny. But you got an old soul, sis. You got an old soul, so we can pass yours by. But men, um, men can't do- can men have less self control than women do. I don't care. I'm gonna say men have more temptation as well because the women get the boobies and the booty and the belly and the seductive moving and then we look at a man. There's not too much that a man can do besides take their shirt off, flex, and show us their print. Because we don't want to see no man shaking his booty. We gonna be like, oh no, no, no. A man sometimes they can do some of them moves, and we be like, damn, I wonder what he could do in their bedroom. You know, but that's about it. That's about it. So I think men are more tempted than women. So I don't care what the national books or the national averages say or whatever. I believe men are more, um, they cheat more than women. I'm just gonna say it. And then the men will beg to differ. Nah, it ain't that they cheat more. The women just don't get caught. We can have babies. So we ain't trying to go do no all this extra stuff than y'all be doing, y'all. For real. For real. Because let me tell you, that's very difficult depending on um the ethnicities. I think that's how you say it. It's really difficult depending on it. Yes, that's a whole nother talk show right there. So you said that. It's difficult. Trust me. I know. I know. Real love lasts forever. Yeah, it does, sis. It really does. It really does. But it takes two people in a relationship. It's not just one. It's always two people. If both people don't have the same objective in the relationship, which is making it work, lasting forever, living, loving, it's just not gonna work because one person can't carry that relationship by themselves. It ain't gonna work. And I call myself helpful Annie. I think my husbands or boyfriends or whatever you want to call it, get tired of me because I'm always checking and making sure they okay and making sure they don't need nothing. Baby, you okay? You need something out the kitchen? You thirsty? You hungry? If they sick, I'm trying to make sure they okay. I'm like a pamper pooch. I like to pamper them. Um, they're not gonna do the same for me because it's just not in their, it's just not the way they are. But the fact that they check on me and make sure I'm all right here or there or here or whatever, that's all that matters to me. So that's equivalent to what I do. You know what I mean? As long as it's genuine and from the heart. But people ain't the same way. People think that we are obligated to do something for them. Like they've really taken this word king and queen too far. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in a relationship, you got like a woman, she's in a relationship with a man. The woman has to be the queen, or you better treat me like I'm a queen, but you're not acting like a queen. You're not behaving like a queen, so you're definitely not queen status. Or the man is, I'm the king. Nigga, you the king, but you ain't building no foundations. You know what I'm saying? The queen, she ain't making sure the home is kept and taking care of this stuff on the inside. Does not necessarily mean she has to not work. You still have to work. I feel solely and deeply that if a man is a king and he's taking care of the foundation, which is providing the home, so that we can live in it, he's paying for the home, paying for the mortgage, the insurance, all the stuff that makes it strong. The woman can do the stuff on the inside. Get your ass up and go do something for that man. Do something, help that man. Make sure that man got a hot dinner, a hot bath. Make sure he's okay when he comes home. Be his peace. That's what I say. Be his peace. That man is taking care of you. Be his peace. And then maybe he's gonna want to come home, but some men just don't know how to be faithful. Some women just don't know how to be faithful. I'm trying to make it even, y'all. I'm trying not to sound like one of those angry women who blame everything on the men. Because I'm a woman and I know it's not all men. It's both of them. Women and men do stuff, y'all. We all do stuff. Trust me. Not me though. Not me, y'all. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. Y'all better believe me when I say that. I'm a good girl. I ain't doing nothing. No, no, but for real though. I love when I'm with somebody I love hard. I love hard, hard. And I'll try as hard as I can to make it work. But once I realize it's not gonna work, it just ain't gonna work. I mean work. Say some people still tag me on your page under a post. Somebody tagged me and said, are you stupid? They are so lost. Yeah, I seen that. I seen them still tagging people earlier. I can't I can admit that I messed up with a good man before. He took care of me and all my kids. I was being childish and whorish and I messed up a good thing. That was 7 years ago though. I learned my lesson. But you know what, sis? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's talk about that. Who's that fulfilling you? He knew that you were just because he took care of all your kids, that was financial, right? But you being young and him wanting to be involved with a younger woman required more than that. He had to spark your interest. He had to keep you interested in him. You have to do things. He can't expect for you just to, um, because he's doing that, just to sit at home and just whatever. That's not, because you're young. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna take you to every club, do something. You still have to go necessarily they want to event your or be or whatever. When they put that pressure on you to where you have to and you can't, that causes a lot of problems. And when they see, and when the older person wants a younger person, and they don't understand that, that's just something they don't understand. So I'm not gonna say you messed up. It's like, right. He cannot expect for you to be young and be a housewife. Yeah, that's why I love this. This is the one reason why I love this StreamYard. I just got kicked offline because this internet is sucky because the wind is blowing. And I was able to come right back into the stream without it ending like Facebook does by itself. But what I was saying to you, sis, even though he was taking care of you and your kids. So no, no, no. What I was saying is, even if you were not with him, and you were at home taking care of you and your kids, working and taking care of your kids, you would still get some freedom. You would still get to go out and hang out with your peer group. You would still get to go do things. You would still get to be your age. So these older men and these older women can't go get a younger woman or a younger man because that's what they like, and expect for that person just to cut down and shut down their life for them. Trust me, it's not going to work. I did that. That person is going to be half-ass miserable trying to please that person because they want to be a housewife. And then you shouldn't. There's limitations and things that you're supposed to do and things that you're not supposed to do in a relationship. But for them just to just cut you down and you need to be my housewife, you don't need to do this, you need to do this, that shit don't work. No, that ain't work. That don't work and that ain't right. That ain't the business. That ain't how a relationship goes. Ever and ever. Nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They can cut that bull mess out. That's bull mess right there. That's controlling, manipulative, and lightweight narcissism, or however it's the form of it. Because they're trying to control your life and change your life to cater around their life after they have already lived their life. You still get to live your life. It ain't right. Nope, it ain't right. We ain't going for that. Tell them to stop it. What we say, stop it. They need to stop it. Um, I'm trying to figure out how to get these comments out rolling all the way down to the screen. Yep, he was good. He was a good bit older than me, and I was too young to be down. It's just we ain't gonna say too young to be tied down, but too young to be uh for somebody to try to make you be their housewife at 21. That remind me of the damn Color Purple. You ain't no damn silly. You know what I'm saying? What it like? You ain't no damn silly. Meant to go to the club and go see what the girl name was. The girl you like so much, and you got to stay at home with kids. But he ain't taking you to go do nothing so you can live your life. No, that ain't right. That's not right. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. If he wanted somebody to be at home with the kids, stay at home with the kids, cook, take it, he should have made too. I don't give a shit. That's just not right. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, you didn't do nothing wrong. You did absolutely nothing wrong. I'm very proud of you that you did not stay in that relationship because in 10 years or whatever, you would have missed out on a lot of your life. And yes, he didn't want me to go anywhere. As you know, we kind of figured that because he didn't want nobody to look at you. He didn't want nobody to get you. He wanted to keep you for himself. You would have missed out on a lot of your life. Listen to me. You would have missed out on a lot of your life. You would have never known what you like, what you want to do. You would have not known how to go out and enjoy yourself, have fun. If you didn't stay on YouTube doing tutorials, you wouldn't know how to fix yourself up. You wouldn't know how to do anything for yourself. You'd be lost. Hence, lost city girl. Hence. You see your sis just lost. Shit. If somebody say, go out and have you a good time, go find something to do. I've been in this city, back in Las Vegas, Nevada, for 25 years. I came 20, well, I say 24 because I came back when he was 9 months. I came back when he was 9 months. So I'm going to say 24 years. And I could not tell you what there is to do, where to go, what I like to do, where it is, or anything because I was that housewife or that woman who only worked and came home to her husband. You know what I mean? Or with my husband 24/7 or with my mate 24/7 because that's where they wanted me up under their armpit. Hence. They don't want you with no friends. They don't want you to do nothing. They don't want you to do nothing. So that's why a lot of times when women leave a relationship, they one or two things, they go wild or they're lost. And it's not because we don't our minds or anything like that. It's because we've been basically in a sense held captive. In a sense, we've been held captive in a relationship because we're trying to please the man that we're with opposed to growing with him. And they don't want us to grow with them because they're afraid that our growth will stump them, will surpass them. And that's stupid. A man should never feel like that. A man should always want to elevate, which is why I wrote that post before, because I've been through it. A man should always want his wife, woman, girlfriend, whatever, to elevate. He should never be jealous of them. You know what I mean? But in a sense, all women that you elevate, that doesn't mean they're good women. But for those of us who are good women, it's nothing wrong with it. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's like a once in a lifetime chance. What's the lifetime chance? But hey, you know how that goes. So can you hear me? Can you hear me tell you that we deserve to, like we want to be treated? And I'm not talking to buy me this, to do this. We deserve to be loved like we want to be loved. And it's not all about sex. There's more to loving a woman than a man than just sex. Sometimes men don't care about that other loving until it's too late and they get with somebody else and they realize, oh damn, I had a good woman and now they want to come back. Man, let they because if they didn't this man let that. Depending on how they did you or what they did and how they played or whatever. Don't know go back. But if you believe that they are good and they do understand it, then you can try it again. I'm not in second chances. Saying some second chances work, some don't. You know, but demand to receive the love that you yearn for, you want. Um, Demand that. And if a man cannot give that to you, then he is not the man for you. If a woman cannot give you the love and affection and the attention that you deserve or that you crave or that you want, then she is not the woman for you. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to be loved does not consist of just sex or just money or just taking you somewhere here or there or where to the restaurant. It's more than that. It's so much more than that. Being in a relationship is a job. People say it's a contract. I don't do contracts well because you can't put me in a contract because no, it doesn't. If I don't feel, I'm gonna break the fucking contract. So it's not just a contract. It's an agreement between people to fulfill to the best of their ability their needs, needs of each other. I feel that me personally, I feel if I'm in a relationship with someone and it's a good relationship, for the most part, I don't really even have to think about myself, and they don't have to think about themselves because I'm always thinking about them, and they're always thinking about me. For neither one of us need anything in a relationship. You know what I mean? We're all fulfilled because the other one has our best interest in it. And it's not, oh, I got her interest in her, but she don't have mine. I got his, but he don't have. No, both of you have the interest of your spouses or your mates at heart. You know what I mean? And I feel like at that point you should be okay because you're not gonna do something that um they are not going to like, and they're not going to do something that you're not going to like. So you're not going to put yourself in bad situations, and they're not going to put themselves in bad situations, and they're going to let you know. It's just so much more to love, affection, attention, or a relationship than sex. Just put it like that. It's way more to a relationship than sex. So at the end of the day, if you do not feel like you are receiving what you desire. And you got to remember, everything is not going to be perfect. So, like we say, I had a friend who wrote on this page, if you have a man who he checks off 27 of your 28 things on the list, and because of that one thing, you say, nope, it's a no go. And you have some women say, yep, it's a no go. He got to check all the boxes. And you have some women say, well, it depends on what it is. Well, yeah, it depends on what it is, and is that compromise so bad that you can't be happy with it? And if it's like a compromise of something that you just threw in, oh whatever, you don't need it. And eventually, if he loves you and you love him, it won't even matter, or he'll work it into his daily or his his routine or whatever, depending on what it is. So being loved is a compromise between two people, and it's also wanting the best, no, having the other's best interest at heart. Not sometime when it's convenient to you, not on Tuesdays and Fridays, on paydays or whatever, but all the time. Because if I feel like do unto others as you want them to do unto you. So if you don't want your man or your mate to be doing stuff, don't you do it. You don't want them to be giving no females a ride, so don't you be giving no man's a ride late at night, 2 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just an example. And they shouldn't be doing this to to you because they know how you feel because they need to think about how they would feel, and that's how I go about it. I think about how I would feel if you did something, so I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? If I feel like if you did it, I'd be messed up or pissed off, I wouldn't do it. And a lot of people be like, well, see, no, 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 no. Don't base it on this situation that just happened because you don't want to be caught up in some BS or in trouble. We're talking about for real and not fake. But when people do that, they ain't real. They be shit and they're liars and manipulators. So that's already a red flag. It's already a red flag when they try to maneuver something around to best fit the situation so that they're right or it's okay. Girl, this conversation can go on forever, but it's like 9:27, and I think everybody, for the most part, has dipped out on. Maybe not, but I can't really tell from this page. But this is supposed to be a short one because my voice is just doing its own thing, so it comes in and out. But it's doing pretty good right now. I'm gonna go in the house and drink some tea before I go to bed or some coffee. I think I want coffee. Mm. Wait, sis, wait. What'd you say? And have trust stop. Yeah, and have trust and stop accusing your partner of things that you think. Yeah, because that's another thing. Girl, that's a whole big thing right there. A man or a woman, we're not going to just say a man. I'm trying not to be a man basher. I'm trying to go both ways. Not go both ways. Let me rephrase that. I'm trying to speak with both ways. A man or a woman will go do something or something like that, and because their conscience is eating them up so bad, they will come give you hell about things, and they have to so that they don't feel so bad about what they've done to you. Yes, honey, yes. Girl, that right there. That right there. Accusing and have trust. Stop accusing your partner of things that, oh yes, sis, I know. I know what you mean. Okay. Yes, sis, that's a whole nother, we're gonna have to talk about that one again. But baby, let me tell you, can you hear me when I say that you deserve to be loved the way? You do not have to be loved by somebody else's terms and conditions in the way that best suits them. Love should be a figure of equality. Let's put it like that, for lack of a better word. Meaning, meaning, you got my best interest truly at heart, and I've got yours. Not you got my best interest at heart that suffices you at the time that you need it to. No, no. You do to me what you want me to do to you. Yes, I hope you feel better too tomorrow. And I hope at some point this voice lets up. And I love you. And I will talk to you later. If you need something, just call me. I got to go to work tonight anyway. So I'll be getting up in a couple of hours anyway. So love you. Mwah. Until we meet again. See you guys later. Or see you later. I'm so stupid.